And going over to the political part podcast, you have Democrats introduce a proposal with a bill to abolish the Electoral College. Yep, and yet they constantly say that Republicans and Trump are a threat to democracy. The Democrat knowledge these days, or the Democrat ideology, we must destroy a democracy to save a democracy. Yep. Now, this comes to us thanks to Senate Judiciary Committee on X, when she says, quote, breaking, a group of Senate Democrats introduced a bill to abolish the Electoral College, restoring democracy by allowing the direct election of presidents through popular vote alone. And Brett Preval got 2.3 million views and 14,000 likes, which, quite viral to say the least. And, I mean, with all the illegals that they allowed in and helped get in, might help them out long-term politically speaking. So, spoiler alert, you actually would need a majority of the U.S. states to approve this. So, maybe this is just virtue signaling for maybe their voters, trying to appease some of them. But, I mean, we should be very concerned because they're saying the quiet part out loud more and more often these days. But in terms of political ramifications, in terms of this actually happening, again, you should always be vigilant, make sure you're voting appropriately and often. But thank God the propensity of this actually happening is little to zero. Now, one of the first comments comes from the red-headed libertarian saying, quote, the word democracy is written exactly 0 times in the U.S. Constitution. So whatever the Senate Democrats are, quote, unquote, restoring is anti-American, getting 12,000 likes. Colin Rugg says, quote, Democrats are realizing that they have 0 chance with the new electoral map. Assuming electoral votes are distributed correctly, Republicans would need RS wouldn't need a single state, Rust Belt, or Nevada to win the election. The new key toss-ups would be North Carolina, Georgia, and Arizona, getting 2.2 thousand likes. Democrat Media TM says, quote, are you people stupid? This is the exact opposite of restoring democracy. And it's a meme that says the Democrat Party hates America, getting 1.2 thousand likes. Democrat Media TM went overboard. They got a couple of memes. Well, I'll do one more. It says, thank goodness we're a constitutional republic. And then they have looks like a parking sign that's been photoshopped. It says, no one, and I mean no one, has done more to harm America than Democrats. In 1.4 thousand likes. Scrolling down more and more. Actually, Democrat Media TM also did a paragraph saying, quote, a group of traitors introduced a bill to abolish the Electoral College because thereafter we tried every which way to Sunday to cheat and still lost. This is the only way we can restore our democracy with just a popular vote. Fixed it for you. Getting 350 likes. Scroll down more and more. Texas Independent 1836 says, quote, what the list demented Democrats is suggesting, which, oh, that grammar is not correct, but I read it nevertheless. It says, did you know this shows the power of your vote and your state if there's no electoral college? It would basically be California, Texas, which does look to scale, and Florida, as well as New York, which, yep. Yeah, they got 543 likes. Scrolling down more and more. See here. He also says, take your idea and stick it in the trash can of bad Democrat ideas, which probably more of a dumpster. There's so many. I don't think they actually fit in a trash can. He has a map of the U.S., which most of it is blue, and it says, quote, the states in blue have a smaller population than Los Angeles County. The Electoral College ensures that they have the same voice as the coastal elites, which, yeah, it's pretty much every state except for California, it's Texas, Florida, Illinois, Ohio, Pennsylvania, and New York. I got 1.7 thousand likes. Savannah says, quote, that's not how the Constitution works. Article 2, Section 1, Clause 2-4 detail how electors are appointed and how they cast their votes for president and vice president. Then read the 12th Amendment of superseding updates. Read the Constitution instead of grandstanding, getting 1.7 thousand likes, which, I mean, if they read the Constitution, they wouldn't be trying to ban guns every other day. They'd actually just read the the Second Amendment, as well as most of what the Founding Fathers actually wrote. But we know reading and history are things that most leftists don't ever do. Now, going back to my other major comments, you also have Dana Fauci saying, restoring democracy, the people are legitimately stupid, getting 2.2 thousand likes. And again, maybe it is just grandstanding to make their, I would argue, un-American voters happy. Do one more meme here. You have Ultimate Uncle T says, quote, let me guess which party introduced it. There's a picture of George Washington with, is that Emlyn Garand? Does not look like a historically accurate rifle, but has a rifle with a bayonet behind him, and it's it's painting of George Washington as he's flipping off the picture. He's flipping you off, and it says "at the Democrats." They got 51 likes. I also have someone by the name of E simply saying, "Is this clear?" And it's Elon Musk's GIF of him saying "Go after yourself," getting 32 likes. Which, do one more. KL says, "Nice try. Don't mess with our republic." And it's Lenin, and it's his quote saying, "Quote: A democracy is a state which recognizes a subject of the minority to the majority. That is the organization for the systematic use of violence by one class against the other, by one part of the population against another," getting 11 likes. So we'll see. I don't think the average American would believe in this because, again, it basically means no one in the Midwest has any proper representation anymore, including one of my favorite states, home state of Iowa. But yeah, let me know your thoughts in the comments because, as always, it'd be fascinating to hear what you have to say. Thank you, everyone, for taking the time to tune in today. Again, try to get to 4,000 subscribers by the end of the year. So if you can click that button, I would greatly appreciate it. Also, give me a thumbs up, thumbs down, or comment. It's a great way to give me some additional feedback, letting me know how I can make the show better and better. Lastly, don't forget to take time to tell your family, tell your friends, tell your coworkers, heck, tell your enemies, to anyone and everyone. Just stay safe, fight the good fight.